Maybe I'll try this one.
First, before you were at home, like, did people know? You said you went to school at UNCG.
Yeah, I went to UNCG, so I really started being a part of the community when I was here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but you done distinguish the role though. So, or do you already is the roles interchangeable? Like, do sometimes you play the female or the male, or you the male all the time?
All the time.
So you
I'm an alpha male too. Don't get it
you
twisted.
crushing them.
I can tell.
That's what I was saying. Like, you know,
Yeah.
So you know, because I'm looking at you and I've been knowing you for a minute and I never knew. Or whatever, right? I never knew. So you just shot the hell out of me. You know?
You see that? That's
Tito going back to conversation.
The way I see my boy take down the bird.
Yeah. Like, you know, so my whole thing is, you know me, cause you sat in the room, you done heard. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the shit they don't say.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
So my whole thing is, you the Punisher.
Yeah. No, hold on. No kidding. No kidding. Tito!
You know you dealing
No kidding, y'all.
At one point, the Punisher was a good term.
Yeah, but now,
you ain't.
It's too soon.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got. But you got these cats. You got these cats.
Crazy.
Good job, dog. I'm just saying.
Man,
So,
oh man.
he wants to know: are you receiving or giving?
Yeah, I am the giver at all times.
Yeah.
I do not receive.
So I am being
Anything.
educated in a way that I never thought I would be educated before.
No,
This is-
that's not my ministry.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
Yeah.
But of course, in my community, I appreciate those who do.
is it
That's
some that do both?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a rule.
yeah. No. Most of the time. Now this, now most of the time now, most of the time now, this recently has just become like a thing of this whole, we call it verse. So it's like versatile, which means you will flip flop and do both. Okay. I'm an old school kind of gay. I don't like this new generation, millennial, this Gen Z, these Gen Zers, boy, they come up with some other stuff. For me, and I want to also make it clear, I know we're joking around and stuff, but they're I think that we should understand too that in a homosexual relationship with two men, it's still two men. Right. So nobody really plays a female role. And I wasn't offended by what you said. I know you were just saying.
Yeah.
But we are still two men.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean,
In your case, because like you said, this new generation, they
do different stuff, and it's people in my age group that dabble in that as well, because it's a preference thing, right? Like, and I believe whatever you want to do in the bedroom, do it as long as there are no children involved and everybody's consenting.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got to do in the bedroom. But for me, in my household, there will be no versatility going on here.
Like, you come in
the
this
roles
house,
are very clear and defined about what we're doing.
hey, listen.
This is good.
Hey, listen, I got another question, man. Like you totally educate me.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm so curious, but you know, I'm trying to make sure I'm still good over here.
You good, man. You good. You just want to know. You just want to be educated. That's all.
So like is
how am I looking on camera?
So since you said you are the giver,
okay,
you know, is your attraction to feminine men or masculine men?
I like in between.
What is that?
Okay, I'm about to break it down for you. Oh, shit, I forgot I'm talking to this shit. In between means I like someone that is not over masculine, but not also hyper feminine either. I like a good balance of both. I like for somebody to be very submissive to me, which is the feminine part that I like.
Yeah.
But I also want you to be able to knock a nigga out if we have to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Facts.
Well, hey.
So can you, if a man is hiding, can you tell?
What if a man is DL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a pretty good gaydar.
Gator crazy.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
What is it? The way they walk, or is it the way they talk?
No, it's the
Thing
one
they say.
You gonna change how you walk?
No. You got. He said if I have to.
No, it's none of no.
Oh my God.
It's none of that.
See, don't try to change.
But see, y'all be looking for the wrong shit.
Right.
All right.
It's the one that's avoiding me in the room.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the one. The one that don't want to speak.
Yeah.
The one that's off in the corner.
Uncomfortable.
Nah, but look,
Uncomfortable.
now see, I know some guys that I don't think some people just are uncomfortable. I don't know if y'all can use that all the time, man.
But what makes it so uncomfortable is what I'm asking.
Again,
Because again, I don't want nothing that don't want me.
no, look, hold on.
But no, I'm not. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, but but behind what you're saying is we still are dealing in a world of environment. Some people were taught not to get comfortable or be around that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I learned so much from having. Now I've been around. I've been in the church all my life. So
Yeah.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
but I didn't learn. I didn't truly learn what it was or anything about the gay community until having a stepson.
Yeah.
It was about 7 years ago that I found out what a bottom was.
Oh. Yeah.
I asked when I was married at the time.
Bottom or top?
Yeah,
It's the receiver. The
Oh.
bottom is the receiver.
when I,
the top
when I
is the
heard
giver.
that, and look, then I felt bad as a stepdad.
I didn't know.
You know, when I found out he was the bottom, I was like, no, man, I need, you know.
Oh, so he getting.
Oh, you want your son to be the top? Me too. Listen, man, if I had a kid,
I mean, as a stepdad, I'm like, no.
I want my kid to be a top too. I ain't even gonna hold you.
How
What
about
you gonna do?
Yeah.
But that's another thing too. If I was to ever have children, I would not want my child to be gay.
What?
No,
Because of what you had to go through.
absolutely.
That's real.
I would not.
Hey, can you touch his skin, real quick? What color is that?
Black.
So you mean to tell you want them to be black?
Yeah, but I don't want them to be gay.
Yeah.
do you?
They
But
going,
you know
they
you
going
couldn't
through
prevent
hell.
that.
They going through hell. And
No, I know I can't prevent it, but if I had the choice, I would want my child to just be heterosexual so they won't have to deal with all the shit that I have to
Man,
deal with.
listen,
on a
I
daily basis.
appreciate you saying that because when I say that, people like, oh, you should let them be whatever you want to be.
No, I feel like the difference is I don't have children right now. So if you have a child that is gay, for then to be like, I don't want you to be gay, that sends a message to them that something is wrong with them.
Okay.
But me pre-children saying I don't want a gay child, there's nothing wrong with that.
Y'all
That means now that you're going to have to get you a chick.
in
You're going to have to bust down on it.
You know, hold on.
That's why I said touch his
Do you
skin.
want
Yeah.
kids?
You being black.
No.
Okay.
You don't want kids?
No. I like to travel. I like to get up and go. I don't really have the time for children. It's a lot of work. I come here tonight. I gotta find a damn babysitter just to come here and do this tonight. Like I don't like, you know.
Are you currently in a relationship?
No, I was just in a 9-year relationship.
9 years.
Yeah.
How recent?
The end of last month.
the end of
So
last.
you on the rebound?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call it a rebound. Well, yeah, kinda. Not
You
rebound,
outside?
but I'm outside. I was outside this past week.
So you got a side piece?
It's summertime.
It's summertime. I'm outside. I already got a trip planned to Cabo next month. It's up, baby.
Yeah.
Dang.
So when you was in a relationship, you didn't have no side pieces.
No. I didn't believe in cheating. I had a very healthy and successful 9-year relationship.
Did y'all bring other people in?
No.
Okay, so you don't do that. That's that new generation.
Not with in a monogamous relationship. I wouldn't. After being in a 9-year relationship, I don't know if monogamy is what I absolutely want going forward.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to be married?
No, I've never had the desire to be married because growing up, it was against the law for me to. So I never put any value in it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So marriage has never been a thing that I've been like, I want it. Like I said, it was against the law, so I never put any value in it because I'm like, shit, I can't do it. But to the person who I want to be with, you feel what I'm saying? So by the time 2016 came, I'm good and grown, child. When it was passed, so at that point, I'm like, shit, marriage? What? I ain't dreaming no wedding and reception and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was never my dream. Now, if I was with a partner and that was something that they absolutely valued, then I'm not saying that I'm against it, but I'm not out here looking for a husband.
Right.
Question. You just talked about your 9-year relationship, and it ended. How did it end? On bad terms or? How did
Absolutely not. It was a mutual decision. What people have to understand is we still two niggas. And what happened was we were very ambitious. And what we started to do was get to the bag. And what that did was the relationship took a back seat a little bit. So we didn't prioritize it because we were niggas and we were trying to elevate. But in doing that, we lost the romance and the us because I'm grinding every day, you grinding every day, we doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like and that you fell into a routine, and then we look up and we're like, damn, like. We ain't really vibing like we was. Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And then at that point, you've been doing it for so long. It's just like, you know what? I think maybe we need a pause. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do.
I gotta ask this.
Yeah.
Because you said that you are the giver.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been a receiver?
I tried it once. When I tried it once with my first boyfriend, and I said absolutely the fuck not. It's not happening.
Well, let me just tell you like this right here, right?
Not happening. Chill out, Tito. Don't start that shit. Tito, don't start that shit.
I can't see your ass.
Please.
Lay down over there. Okay. Getting some help.
Big I'm looking at what I look like. I'm looking at what I look like. Bent over. Come on, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, you got security.
Like, put some more respect on my name for that. Like, well, fuck no. I'm not bending over.
I'm just saying.
Oh, man. I told you I'm an alpha male. I don't believe, I'm not submissive. That's not.
But he had to talk you into that, though. We had to talk you into that, though.
Yeah, but see, at that time I was 18, 19.
You were trying to figure
so
it out.
I was trying to figure out. I didn't even know what really gay meant. I thought that all gay men probably, did, received and did both. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure the shit out. But when I'm like, I was so uncomfortable, and not because of the actual act. I just didn't like the position physically that I was in of having a man on top of me, dominate him. I'm like, fuck that. Like, we about to throw hands. Like, what the hell going on? Like, that's not, we're not doing that. Like, that's not for me. Like, I can't do that.
So
no.
you are a giver, just like us. So that same act you could very well do with a woman.
Yes, I have done with a woman.
Like women.
No, I'm attracted to male figures, and I say figures because another educational moment. There are trans men, which is different from trans women. So trans men are natural born women who have transitioned to be male.
You don't like
I would like her. I would like a trans man.
Wait.
I would be with a trans man.
I
would, but
So when I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, they was
I
called
would be with a
bull
trans
daggers.
man. No, that's different. That's a
Oh
lesbian.
my God, it's so different.
I know. That's what I'm trying to educate. Okay, so
like
so listen, I'm
scratching my head.
gonna educate you a little bit. Okay, so a trans man, right, is a woman who has transitioned to be a man. When I say transition, I'm saying if I was to show you pictures, they would look like us, beards, everything. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that they were once women.
Why would you want that when at the end of the day?
Because
that's a
I'm
woman?
attracted to male figure.
Yeah. Oh, so you
Meaning
like
the outside looks like
yeah,
a man.
look like a man.
It's not that I'm just attracted to an anatomy of. Like I'm not just attracted to like
That makes sense.
like that whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to the essence of a man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the appearance of a man.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I've been with women. I know what that gives. Like that doesn't mean that's what's gonna get me to where I need to go. You see what I'm saying?
So a woman that has woman figures but look like a man, that's not.
That's good.
Oh, you said a woman that has woman
Parts
that looks like a man. Yes, that is an actual man. Now, I'm not talking about what we quote unquote call studs or bull daggers. Not those, because I can still look at them and tell that they're women because they don't. Like, I'm talking about people that have had like the top surgery, like they've gotten all their breast tissue removed, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that has happened in that. That is the person I'm talking about. But any woman, no, I'm not. I couldn't be with them long term.
I got you.
Now, too much Hennessy on one night. I'm gonna lie.
This wolf for you.
So happened. But I'm not DL because they already gonna know.
I got you.
What it is.
Like me, I love cat. You know what I mean? So I love me old nice fat juicy cat.
I know you do.
You know what I mean?
know you do, Tito. Oh,
You know,
this question going left.
Where
Where you going with this, Tito?
All right, so hold on, because you said you the
Go
giver.
ahead,
now,
go
you
ahead,
the
go
giver.
ahead, go ahead.
And we like, so I like giving women, you know, this kickstand
Yeah,
Yo.
in that fat cat,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But you telling me that you must not rather, you don't want the cat, you want the rump. No, it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
If you
so
want-
my whole thing is, like,
To dumb
but
it
you done
down,
had both.
I have had both.
You telling me that you would much rather have the male rump?
That's what he said the whole show.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, but you done had both.
I've
like,
had
what's
both. Yeah.
He's compared.
No, I get what he's trying to say. What he's saying is, I would rather have that over the cat.
Yeah.
And it's not that I would rather have that over the cat. It is that I'm not the woman is
outer
carrying the cat. The outer appearance is
Okay.
the woman.
Okay.
That is carrying the cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the packaging.
The
Got it, got it.
packaging of it. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Honestly, you know, if the man had the cat, that's what I would
be
be into.
into
You know what I'm
it. Yeah,
saying?
got
You
you,
feel what I'm
got
saying?
you, got
Like,
you.
that's
That
what I would
is.
be into.
That is.
This is why I gotta say it's alternative, because
Yeah.
everybody ain't the same.
No.
It's community. Like
No, there's not.
every preference is not.
We
the
are
same.
not a monolith, just like black people aren't a monolith.
Yeah, right.
We all have our preferences. You like the type of women you like.
Yep.
You like the type of women you like. You know, in our community, it's the same way. I do feel like sometimes our community is a little bit more open with what we would accept as relationships and the terms of those relationships.
You know, I feel like I want to disagree with that. I feel like everybody else outside of the black community is open to the ideal of homosexuality just on any, whether it be man and man, woman, like, but it's been so taboo in the black community. Like, now it's widely accepted, but I don't know what it was that got us to this point where it's just like, oh, that's cool, like, that's bro, like, that's, you know.
I think it was just education and more exposure.
I think that our counterparts, they've been doing this shit 50 years, you know?
Yeah.
They've been
Well,
doing it for years.
well, the thing about it is, I don't want to say this. I'm not gonna say that.
Say it, man.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Nice it up.
Okay, let me see. How can I? The Black Church did a number on homosexuality in the Black community.
Okay.
Because there was always such a focus on that sin, greater than any other one.
You right?
But technically, there is none greater than
Right,
the other.
but our other races understood that.
Right.
We got that last because the one thing that you did not do was be gay
Let's be good, yeah.
in the Black household.
And
It was the gay and in the church.
And you know why though, right? You know why, right?
Yeah, I have my ideas as to why, because I know I trace it all the way back to slavery.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, the raping of our men that happened, the ripping of the families apart, all of that is trauma that has been passed down. But when they went to Africa, they gave us the Bible and stole all our land.
Yeah.
And took all our riches.
No,
and
but
we were left holding the Bible.
I don't think though. I think a piece of that, because I mean, it's homosexuality has been since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
But I think for the Black community, again, anything that we really can't understand to a certain degree,
We are
it
turning
becomes
We turned off from it.
So you gotta
Absolutely.
remember, we already have to deal with the world as a Black individual.
Absolutely.
So now on top of that,
Right.
it's adding homosexuality on top.
But too, Gal, man, you gotta think about it how we all grew up, right? You gotta think about it. Black men, we were designed to be strong.
Right.
Right? So that your daddy wanted you to be this strong black male, black buck,
And
no nothing, right?
Boys don't cry.
Yeah, don't cry. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I think that it hit our community so hard is because that's what we've been taught. That's what we've been bred. Just like when my dad saw me, him and my mom coming from a concert, my mama got a set of heels sitting in the daggone living room. We had a TV up against the wall. All I did was put my feet in
it was
the
gonna be a problem,
heels. And
You beat.
I mean, I got hit so hard, bro, that I slid under the damn floor mouth.
But now, because I'm listening to that, then I remember what you said about if you had a child that was gay. They, to me, they got a better chance now in 2025 than they did before.
Oh yeah, they definitely have it, but it's not gone. Is what I'm saying. Like they have a definitely better than when I was coming up, when you guys were coming up. Yes, it would be better for them in this day and time, but it's still not. There are still a lot of homophobic people in the world,
Like racist people.
Yeah, like it's like just like it's racist people. This is why I say I am Black and gay at the very same time. I'm not Black first. I'm not gay first. I'm Black and gay at the same time, because guess what? Everything that affects you as Black affects me, but also everything that happens to me as a gay man, I cannot just say, "Oh, that's less than what happens to me if I'm Black."
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You getting both words.
I'm getting on both ends, and trust me, the white gays don't like us.
What?
They're just as much. No, they just as racist.
Martez, I will say this: I have twin 9-year-olds, and it is my desire
Yeah,
that they are heterosexual.
I understand it.
And the reason is because I don't know how to raise a gay man.
I understand.
All I've shown them is, which you totally got me all over the place, because you was raised in a household with a man and a woman. And that's what I feel like you showing my sons is advantageous for their future to get with women. I push my sons so much because I don't want them to be gay. I encourage them at 9, go kiss her, bro. Like I go kiss, go. You like her, go get that. Like I'm pushing that now because I want them.
I get that, but I will say this, and not to challenge your parenting, because you can do whatever the hell you want to with your children. Just be careful with that, because sometimes that breeds very hypersexual children. And those are the children who were under the bleachers doing shit that they weren't supposed to do in school. And those were the people that was getting girls pregnant.
I didn't get
At 13 and 14. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, but
That's
I
why I
was
say, like,
under the bleachers,
there's nothing that you really can do to stop your child from being gay. Honestly, and that's just truly what I believe, just from my experience, because whether they do it when they're 9, 15, 25, 49, at some point it's gonna come out. They're gonna act on it.
Right.
If it's in them. Not everybody is gay.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to that everybody got a little gay in them. No, they don't. That's not true. Not everybody has gay. Not every man can be turned out. Not every woman can be turned out. You only get turned out if you have a desire to be turned out.
Oh, my child got a question, man.
Yeah.
So you preaching.
Yeah. So the artist Tank said that if you sleep with a man one time, you're not considered gay.
Tank is an entertainer, for one. So sound bites get him more spins. Let's be clear about that. But in my opinion, it's just me.
Yeah.
Having an experience will not define you, because sometimes people need to actually. You know how you're a child, and your mom tell you don't touch the stove, it's hot.
Yeah.
Right.
And you still do it,
Yeah.
even though you was told
Yeah.
that's hot, bro. But you got to fuck around and find out for
yeah,
yourself and make sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, next time I won't do it because she told me not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people do that. Women do it all the time.
Just like
how
you
many
tested the waters with a woman.
Yes, like I tested the waters with women. And women do it too. They go to college, they blame it on being drunk, and they kissing their homegirls, and they might end up, licking each other cat that night. But the next day, do they consider themselves to be gay? Absolutely not. Yeah. But if a man, like Tank said, suck one, now all of a sudden, he's gay. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the part I said in the beginning about Tank was true. I don't think that I don't know if he actually believes that or if that was something that he got from someone, but I do feel like men, especially black men, should be given the grace, again, I'll go back to that word, to explore without having to be labeled with something, right?
Yeah.
If you had one experience and you was like, nah, dog, that was just not for me. I'm just not into that. I just wasn't really with that. Cool. And you going on and you have your woman and, you live a happily ever after. That's cool. It's the ones that keep doubling back that I have the problem with. That's saying that they don't like it.
And the first girl I got hooked up with, we were doing the Oochie Coochie.
Testimony.
So to my lady that
We can roll
wanted
the
to
credits
know,
after that.